My rings. I forgot my rings. You know how people have like their security items? For me, it's my rings. And I'm still missing one. Oh my goodness. Okay, third time's a charm. Hey, my name is May, like the month, and today I am going to show you my vintage crewneck collection. You guys all know by now I am the biggest fan of thrifting. I am the biggest fan of slow fashion and just repurposing items and just giving them a new home and a new life, if that makes any sense. Thrifting to me is just one of my greatest pastimes. It is so nice to be able to turn my brain off for an hour or two and just sift through racks and seeing what's out there and thinking about certain pieces and, you know, who owned them before and how long did they wear it and did they like it, and I don't know, it's fun, it's flirty. So what I'm gonna do, the game plan, the strategy, is to try all these crewnecks on and just tell you where I got them from and why they make me happy, and we'll just see what goes from there, you know? Shake the goose and we'll see what comes loose. Ugh. Get over here. This is in no particular order, it's just what I grabbed out of my closet. Probably should have taken the hangers off. May, lack of efficiency. This one is from Nostalgic Threads on Instagram and on Depop. I'll link everything that, you know, where these guys are from down below in the description, but I am the biggest fan of like pukey, sick mustard colors. Ever since I was young, I was just like, ooh, the shade of rotten, give it to me. Put it on my body. So this is a Reebok sweater. The size is men's medium. I find that I kind of go around like a men's medium to a men's large just for an oversized fit without drowning my body. So this is it. Oh, that's not gonna work. Where am I gonna put this? Okay, probably should have pre-planned everything. This crewneck is from a good friend of mine. I raided their basement, which is full of like classic vintage sports memorabilia. It was amazing to see, and I ended up getting two pieces from them. This one being a Hard Rock sweater. I think I have 3 Hard Rock sweaters now. It's just one of those classic timeless prints, and there's no Hard Rock in Toronto anymore, so get a little piece of history. It says Sky Dome Toronto on there, and it's this kind of darkish gray, so I find that it just pairs with everything, and it's really, really comfy. You can tell that it's well loved and it's cozy. This one is from Public Butter down here in the West End, Toronto, and I love distressed items. Things that are absolutely worn to bits, I really gravitate to. So this is a Champion sweater. It's kind of this like green leaning towards teal shade, and the neck is completely fricked. The sleeves are completely fricked. You can tell that this person that worn it before me like likes to stick their thumbs through the sleeves, which I think is super cute. I'll show you the sleeves close up. This one is another Champion sweater. This time it's in more of an olive shade. I think 2020 was the year of me appreciating muted tones like oat, sage, sand. I'm trying to think of other colors. Come on, May, one more. Hit him with one more color that's muted. I went to art school, for Christ's sake. Okay, gray doesn't count. Gray's a tone. Or no, gray's a shade. Oh, wow. Do you hear my brain going into overdrive right now? Why can't I think of one more muted shade in the world? I'm looking outside, a brown, there's already so much gray. One more muted shade. What? Can I not think of one more? Sorry, guys. Wow. Cork? Does cork count as a muted shade? That's just brown, isn't it? Taupe. There you go. All that for taupe. But anyways, I've appreciated or started to appreciate muted shades in 2020. So I decided to pick up this nice little olive color. And yeah, I feel like it goes really well with everything. Black jeans, gray jeans, blue jeans, and it's a pop of color, but it's not. It's subtle, it's sexy. So there we go. Fucking taupe, my God. Next up, we have this, again, muted. Now every time I say muted, I'm like, oh God, May, failure. I aced color theory. That's the gag. But okay, we're moving on. Muted yellow crewneck from Lost Boys Vintage here in Kensington Market. It has these block letters. I've been seeing a lot of like these fun like sports fonts, you know, varsity fonts all over Instagram, and I really, really love it. This one has Purdue on it, which I'm pretty sure is a very fancy university. If you're from Purdue and you see me wearing this sweater, don't call me out because I can't tell you one fun fact about Purdue, but I thought it was pretty. And this one is, I think it's another Champion sweater. This is a size small. I do like smalls in terms of if I'm wearing a jacket over it, so don't get like, you know that feeling when you just like shove your hand into a jacket that might be a little bit fitted and then all your sleeves bunch up? One of the least sexiest feelings out there. So I like to have something a little closer to my body, so men's small, jacket appropriate. This has to be one of my favorite crewnecks that I own. If you follow me on Instagram, I basically wear this casually on my stories all the time. It is a fun crewneck. This one's from Public Butter. It has World Gym on it, this little gorilla guy from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And the fun part about it is that it is completely mirrored on the back, but then you can see the little gorilla butt. How freaking cute. I'm not going to talk too much about this sweater. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before, but one of my favorites. Comfy, cozy. The material of the sweater itself is quite thin. Like, I think the fleece is like completely mattified, which makes it just comfortable. I'm that kind of person that prefers to be a little too cold than too hot, which is kind of funny because being South Asian, you'd think that I would thrive in humidity and like 40-degree weather like in Malaysia where my parents are from, but no, I'd rather be a little too cold than too hot. I don't know where that was going, but just wanted to let you know. All right, next. This crewneck is one of my most recent purchases. I need to stop buying crewnecks. I realized after getting 3 over the weekend, I was like, you know what, May? Cut yourself off. So if you see me getting another crewneck in the next month, you're allowed to cyberbully me. I don't make the rules. Well, I just did make that rule. Okay. My latest purchase. This one is from People's Champ Vintage in Roncesvalles, again in the west end of Toronto. It has that kind of varsity print that says Florida, but the fun part is that underneath it, it has an emblem of New York, and it says New York. You can see right there. I thought it was a misprint at first. I'm like, oh, funny, you know, Florida, New York, because I don't know geography, so this will be hilarious. But turns out that there's a little township in New York called Florida. It's teeny weeny, which is so fun. So picked this guy up. The neck is really distressed and the sleeves are starting to go as well. It has a very similar texture as like the World Gym sweater where it's thin, you can layer stuff up without feeling whatever this hand gesture is, without feeling that. See? Next one. If I still have my contour on my face after changing in and out of maybe 10 crewneck sweaters, I deserve an award or like a fruit popsicle or something. Hard rock sweater, baby. There's one more coming up. This one I really enjoy. It has Orlando on it, and on the top says Save the Planet. Applicable. Very, very applicable. I'm pretty sure I got this at Public Butter as well. It was super stained up. Oh yeah, I remember talking about this in my past video. I think it was my birthday haul. Yeah, super stained up, but you know, you roll the dice and you see what you get. Also with thrifting, it's one of those like, oh, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You want to get a really old ass sweater? it's gonna have stains on it. So I'll take it. Oh God, it's still there. I'm sorry to the people who don't like me cracking my neck. It's just one of those things. Second last sweater. This one I got from my friend as well when I raided their little basement of treasures. It is the Toronto Sun Sports Department. We love Toronto. The Toronto Sun is the Toronto Sun. But one thing about me is that I don't know anything about sports. And I kind of take pride in that. I know zero. Nothing about sports. Tiger Woods, touchdown, baby. We love lacrosse, like stuff like that. And so when I saw this from my friend, I'm like, I need this because it just says sports on it. Nothing more, nothing less. This one is from In Vintage We Trust out in Roncesvalles as well. It is my last hard rock sweater. It's a little bit thicker, which is nice. So I can just wear like a bra in this when I go outside, maybe a light jacket. And it says New York on it. And I think when I saw this, I originally went there like on a whim. I like just visited, looked around. The amount of beautiful pieces in that store is quite overwhelming. So I think I picked up a pair of shoes. And then on the way out, I saw this sweater and I was like, oh, that's a really nice sweater. But then again, overwhelming. So I just left and I didn't stop thinking about it for like the day after. So I was like, okay, let's go back. And I picked it up and it was still there. And it's definitely, again, a classic piece. Stop me from buying crewnecks, please. Please. My wallet, anytime like a crewneck is in my vision, my wallet like shrinks a little bit. It's like, oh, stop. But yeah, crewneck. And that was my crewneck collection. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a lot of fun to film, honestly. Vintage and crewnecks and thrifting and just talking about nothing. What can get better than that? Thank you so much for watching. If you want me to do something for next week, please let a girl know. I think I'm gonna do like my favorite all-time makeup products that I use, but I'm definitely open to suggestions. I appreciate all of you and I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you soon.